everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be a great matchup between the New England Patriots and the Buffalo Bills. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime.
All right, Coach.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Sack to the Future. Welcome back to Sack to the Future 1971. This is week number 4. The Sunday noon or 1 p.m. game between the Patriots and the Buffalo Bills. So rivals since the beginning. Of course, Sack to the Future started back in '60, just like the real life rivalry of the Patriots and Bills. So you have seen many matchups before, but here is another one, 1971 version. The Patriots come in last place at 1-2. The Bills are 1-1, so both teams need this victory. So let's see how it plays out. Let's go here and set it up. And there we go. Patriots kicking off to the Bills to start things off. Now this is the 4th game. Of course, Bills, one of the 4 mainstays of Sack to the Future. So, of course, you've seen every game on this channel, and every game has been decided by one score. The last 2 games have gone to overtime. So there's Dennis Shaw's number 650 yards, 2 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Good completion percentage, 63 out of 87. So Shaw's played pretty well. More interceptions than touchdowns, but that is more the norm than the oddity here in 71. Young, O'Donnell, Jarvis, Carr, and Green across the line. Braxton and Patrick are the backs. Moses and Briscoe, the receivers. And, of course, you know about Jan White, the rookie out of Ohio State, who has had a great start to his career. Oh, there's a completion to Moses, and the corner went for the interception, and that's going to allow Moses to go all the way into the end zone. So a terrible play by the Patriots corner there. Moses on his first pass attempt. Look at this. He goes for the interception, but wildly misses it, and then no one is there. He definitely needs to go for the tackle on that play. Big mistake, and Moses is gone. Moses, of course, in the top 3 in the NFL in receiving yards already, and that's just going to help him further. That along 75 yards on the first play, and the Bills on the board early, 6 and now 7-0. Wow. I guess it was the second play. Second play, touchdown. 47 seconds is all it took. And the Patriots in trouble early. Jets and Dolphins tied at 2-1. Bills are 1-1, and the Patriots are in last place at 1-2. So a hole early, and Jim Plunkett will be responsible to try to come back out of it. 671, 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. You see he's thrown plenty more passes than has Shaw. 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Again, pretty good. Here's a pitch out, and he gets, or toss, and he gets a few yards. Here's the line: Mottler, Hagan, Morris, St. Jean, Tom DeVille, Garrett and Gladeau. Vataha, Sellers are the receivers. Vataha is leading the league, or is he second? He's leading the AFC for sure in reception. So you have 2 of the better receivers. One, not even 5th through the season. Here's the Bills defense: Collins, Dunaway, Taderick, Snowden, Chandler in the middle, Mike Stratton, Paul Guidry, who was player of the week, Robert James, John Pitts, Pete Richardson, and Alvin Wyatt. Guidry, of course, player of the week last week in the loss against the Bengals. Plunkett drops back on 3rd and 5, has time, and delivers a completion to the aforementioned Vataha. So again, Vataha leading the AFC in receptions, and Moses 3rd in the NFL in receiving yards. So that is a matchup of top receivers. There's a completion underneath, and breaks a tackle, gets the first down. So Plunkett, quick start, 2 for 2. Now another quick throw, and not much, 2-yard gain. So Plunkett going for the high completion rate percentage passes, 3 for 3. Play action pass. Now he's going over the top, and the ball is jarred out before he can come down with it. So Plunkett takes a shot to tie it right there, but it's incomplete. 3rd and 8. There's a fake handoff, play action pass. Plunkett in trouble now. Hit, fumbles the football. There's a fight for the ball. The Bills recover it. Collins forced the fumble. Here we go, comes in. Boom, that hit from behind forces the fumble, and then there's the fight. Collins is the one that picked it up, sorry. The forced fumble was from the other side, 75, Snowden. So the Bills coming up with big plays here. First drive, quick hit to Moses for 75 yards. And now on the Patriots drive ends with a big play by the Bills defense, causing the turnover. And now Shaw fires and completes to Haven Morris again. So 2 for 2 with 82 yards, all of it going to Haven Moses. It's a handoff to Braxton. Braxton getting the start for the 2nd consecutive week. The 3rd string running back coming into the season, but already starter in games 3 and 4. The good news is that O.J. Simpson may be back as early as next week. And there's another completion. Shaw to Moses. If the Patriots don't start double teaming Moses, this is going to be too easy for the Bills. As Moses is already over 100 yards in the first half of the first quarter. So he's only on pace for 800 yards in this game. Lassiter, Rowe, Adams, and Wigorowski. Jansky, Kiner, and Carwell, Harris, Webb, and Outlaw are the secondary men. Sorry, I missed the other outside linebacker there. Play action pass. Shaw fires downfield, but incomplete. First incompletion of the day so far for Dennis Shaw. Drops back again. Now he tucks it. He's going to run. He's got a blocker ahead of him. That's Braxton. Braxton got confused. He thought he was leading towards the pylon. Shaw cut back inside. And so that's an end to that run. But still a 16-yard scramble. And now a 1st and goal coming up for the Buffalo Bills. Braxton goes in motion. Linebacker out there one-on-one. And Shaw never snaps the ball. It's going to be delay of game against the Buffalo Bills. So that will send them back 5 yards.
Still first down.
1st and goal from the 12. This time Braxton stays in the backfield. But give it to him. 1 yard. Wow, and look at this. Something new for 1971. Shaw's back there all along. It looks like 5 different individuals lined up as split ends receivers. And they're going to do it again. It didn't work last play. We had 3rd and goal, same formation. Dennis Shaw fires in the back of the end zone. Braxton was there, but the end zone's not that long, guys. So interesting formation being brought out by the Buffalo Bills here in 1971. They go 0 for 2 in it, though, so I'm not sure if that's going to catch on or anything, but Harvey Johnson pulling out all the stops against his division rival here. The field goal is through the uprights, so the Bills quickly off to a 10-0 lead. Now, the Patriots lost last week to the Jets, so losing these divisional games are going to be hard to come back from. There's a run back across the 30, 35, gets a block, 40, midfield, 40, 30, one man to beat, 20, 10, touchdown, Patriots. Oh my, 102-yard return, 101-yard return for Garrett. Wow. It looked like it was going to be a decent return. Then when I saw him hit to the 30, I'm like, I better say something. And it turned out to be an amazing return. So just like that, the Patriots right back into this one, 10-6. And now on for the extra point. What a return. Kick is up, and that is good. 10-7 now. Buffalo Bills still with the lead. Garrett kind of quieted this crowd. Now it's trying to get the intensity back up, but definitely muted for a minute there. So there's still 6 minutes left to go in the first quarter. We've already seen 17 points scored and 2 different plays go for over 70 yards. Shaw started off 3 of 3. He's now missed his last 4 passes. And now he finds a Patriot in the backfield. That's across the 50, 40, down to the 35-yard line. So Shaw started off 3 of 3, all 3 going to Haven Moses. Then he started throwing to other guys, and he's not completed one until there when he completed to the wrong team. And so just a minute ago, game time, the Bills were up 10-0, and now it's 10-7, and the Patriots are dang close to field goal range already. Not quite, but close. Plunkett throws it out. It's caught, but tackled immediately behind the line. That was Garrett, the man that had the 101-yard return. Just didn't seem to catch the ball right. He was juggling the ball and never got to the running part. Plunkett back to pass again. He will fire downfield, and it's intercepted by the Buffalo Bills. Edgar Chandler, the middle linebacker, dropped back into coverage and picked it off. And so they're trading interceptions here. We've already had 3 scores and 3 turnovers in the first 10 minutes of this one. What a game it appears we're going to have. 2nd and 5 now. Shaw on the delay gives it to Braxton. He gets tackled almost immediately. 3rd and 4 now. Shaw is going to have to throw. He has missed his last 5 passes. No, he's going to tuck it and run for the first down, and he gets just enough. Shaw's 2nd run of the day and 2nd first down that he's picked up. Still 3 minutes to go here in the first. Shaw will fake it to Braxton, come out, throw to Patrick out of the backfield, but that is a loss of 2 yards. But at least it is a completion, so maybe that will get Shaw back on track. Now here is a handoff to Braxton, who makes a man miss. It gets across midfield down to the 45-yard line. 6 carries, now 33 yards for Braxton. Braxton, again, the rookie, thrown into the spotlight early because of injuries to the 2 running backs ahead of him in the depth charts. There's a completion to Jan White. Remember that 12 reception game he had in his debut. He's been quieter than that the rest of the year, but still getting a few catches here and there. He's already up to 20 catches, I believe, or maybe 19 catches after 3 games. That might have been his 20th. Shaw looks deep into the end zone, double covered. There was actually 3 Patriots that were around the ball, but luckily it is just incomplete. Or I should say luckily for the Bills. I guess unlucky for the Patriots. Play action pass here. Shaw in trouble, and down he goes, and that knocks him out of field goal range. So big sack by Oronsky, and the Bills need yards, or else they will not be able to make this field goal. I don't believe 52. I mean, I guess it's possible. But here in 70, I just assume everything over 50 is going to be missed. There's a completion, though. Big play. Shaw put the ball right on the money that time. And it hit his rookie wideout Hill for a huge gain down to the 10-yard line, and that will put an end to this first quarter. So what a first quarter it was. 3 different scores and 3 different turnovers, all within 1 quarter. And we have a 10-7 game. Let's see if the second quarter calms down a bit or if this just goes ultra crazy mode. First and goal, Shaw fires wide open, touchdown. And there is Briscoe, his first touchdown of the season, if that's accurate. Sometimes they don't specify. I mean, it's clearly his first receiving touchdown of the game, and sometimes that's what they say. I just don't recall if Briscoe has a receiving touchdown. It seems like Shaw's only got 2, and I believe Moses, Shaw has 3, 4 now. That was his 4th touchdown pass of the season. I know 2 of them at least went to Moses. That one went to Briscoe. I can't remember where the other one went. So maybe Briscoe has 2. Maybe that really was his first of the season. Either way, definitely his first of the game. So now the kickoff to the Patriots. This is how the Patriots scored, was on the kickoff return. Can he do it again from 13-20, 25-30? Gets another good block up to the 37. So the Patriots are getting some blocks on their special teams, averaging 48 yards a return at the moment. Plunkett, 4 of 6, 28 yards, 1 interception thrown. Total yards 200 for the Buffalo Bills after 1 quarter and 6 seconds. Plunkett drops back, spins, fires to the Bills guy who drops it. That was Snowden. The defensive end dropped all the way back in coverage, and that's why he didn't try to catch it. He just simply knocked it down. There's a quick completion, but that's nothing going there. So they have the secondary men coming up on the line of scrimmage to cover Nance, and they have defensive ends flying out and covering passes downfield. And they also threw a 5-receiver threat at us. So again, Harvey Johnson mixing things up and confusing the Patriots thus far. Plunkett has time, throws underneath, and you expect Nance to do it a lot. He cannot. And that will cause a punting situation. Now, unfortunately, there's Jim Braxton. 57 carries, 238 yards on the season so far.
Set 50, plant. Tight, watch left. Tight, watch left. We got 4. We got to go.
Handoff to Braxton. A couple more yards, 5 in total. 59-5. Bills lead on the ground, 146-26 in the air. Shaw fires, completes. That is going back to Jan White. Shaw from the shotgun repeatedly here against the Patriots as Harvey Johnson has definitely brought the shotgun to week 4, much more so than the first 3 weeks. And up to Braxton, and he fights his way up across midfield. Patriots defense is just getting annihilated. Shaw drops back, throws, and misses his fullback that time. Shaw with a quick step. Oh, and he has been hitting that pass all season long, but this time he misses Haven Moses on the slant. So 3rd and 10. Not so much the Patriots do anything defensively, but Shaw just missed the pass. And there he throws a nice pass to Briscoe, but that's short of the first down. And the Patriots will finally force the Bills to punt the ball. That is into the end zone for the touchback. So the Patriots, as bad as their defense has been, if they could score any points on this drive, it would still seem like they're very much in this game. Jim Nance gets his first carry and gets 8 yards. Hand off to Garrett, and he gets enough for the first down. Play action pass now. Plunkett fires into double coverage and incomplete. Wow. Plunkett, we know he's got a big arm, and he's not afraid to use it. There is Garrett. That looked odd with his, like he pulled a hamstring or something. They're not showing any kind of injury, but he just, when he broke that tackle, he just had nothing left. Let's see if that doesn't look like an extra horrific tackle or anything. Hopefully it was just a momentary slowdown for Garrett, as the Patriots are going to need him. Plunkett fires downfield. He's got his man at the 45. First down, Patriots. That was Sellers on the reception. Ron Sellers, the wide receiver out of Florida State. Buffalo, though, going to challenge that he caught that. One, two. That's a catch. That seems to be a catch to me. Not sure what the Bills saw on that one. But again, in Sack to the Future technology, ahead of the real-life counterpart, as we've had challenges since the beginning, since 1960. There is the handoff. Not much. So Garrett, 5 carries, 10 yards. Plunkett starting to feel the pressure, and none of his receivers getting open, just turns and fires it to the sidelines for an incompletion. That brings up 3rd and 7. Plunkett drops again. Good protection by that offensive line until it breaks down at the end, and Snowden comes in and gets the sack. It looked like very good protection, but Plunkett just held the ball for a couple millennia, and Snowden able to, at that time, get in and get the sack. There is a downed ball at the 1 yard line. Terrific punt and punt coverage. Look at this. Deadens the ball right there. Is it going to go in or not? I don't know, but the coverage guy makes sure to defend it. 2nd and 8, handoff to Patrick. He gets across the goal line, but not much. A loss of 1, and the Bills are back at their own 1-yard line now. Will they have the guts to let Show throw out of here? They do not. Hand up to Patrick, though. He fights his way all the way across the 8 to the 9-yard line. So nice run by Patrick there to give the punter the necessary room to not get this blocked. Punts it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. Patriots didn't really go for the punt block, but they didn't really set a punt return coverage either, so that was an odd decision by the Patriots, kind of halfway in between, and didn't do either. Plunkett pitches out to Garrett. He's got a block on the edge and gets across to the 45-yard line. Biggest run of the day for Garrett, from the offensive set. Of course, he had a 101-yard kickoff return. I give it to him again, and he stutters his way up to the 41-yard line. There's 3 of them back there behind Plunkett. He gives it to the furthest back, Garrett, and he gets 4 more. Heavy dose of Garrett on this drive. There's a handoff, and this time nothing. Shut down by Collins, of course, the man who recovered a fumble earlier. And that brings us to the 2-minute warning. Patriots down by 10. Would love to get at least 3 of those points here in this half. But it's all going to come down to this 3rd and 7. Plunkett quick drop. Fires, and it's incomplete. I don't know if that was knocked out or just dropped. A little bit of extracurriculars right there. Fataha unable to come up with it. Fataha just dropped it. The throw was there, but Taha dropped it. Now they are going to go for the 55-yard field goal. I can't imagine this being any good. That is extremely short. And there you go. The Patriots unable to get any points off the lead. So now the Bills, with 2 of their timeouts remaining, can definitely get some more points here before the half. Shaw delivers. Moses gets just a few yards. 2nd and 6 coming up. Clock runs a little bit under 90 seconds now. Not an issue though. Now he hits a Janet White trying to spin out of the tackle, loses the ball. It's picked up by the Patriots across the 50, 40, inside the 30, and Shaw himself has to make the touchdown saving tackle at the 24-yard line. So Moses had nothing to do with that play. It was Jan White who's made all these catches, but here's a rookie mistake, not holding on to the ball, trying to spin out of a tackle. Actually gets lit up. Ball comes out. Turnovers are now tied at 2 apiece, and the Patriots are in business with all 3 of their timeouts. Plunkett drops back. He's going to throw. This time Vataha holds on to the ball. And timeout called with 1 minute to go. Patriots have a 1st and goal from the 10. Actually, it's about the 10.5, so they could get a 1st down at the 1 foot mark. Quick drop by Plunkett again. He goes for Fatah again, it's tipped, batted around, hot potato. Nobody wants it. Falls to the ground, incomplete. Plunkett will go to him again, and this time it works. So they just come right at the Bills with the same play again. This time it opens up. Slightly changed the formation, but still same route by Bataha, and this time it works for the touchdown. And the extra point is good, so here we go. Here we go. 52 seconds go in the first half. We're almost even now, just a 1-score game, 17-14 in favor of the home team. Braxton It's up to 254 yards now on the season. A full 60 carries, which means this is game number 4, so he's going to be averaging more than 15 carries per game. I'm not sure that you would have bet on that at the beginning of the year, as he was listed as 3rd on the depth chart coming into the season. Shaw in trouble, gets hit as he throws it, does complete the pass, but it ends up being a no gain or maybe even a loss of 1. He did get out of bounds to stop the clock. 41 seconds to go. Shaw, good protection this time, fires downfield. He's got his man across midfield, and that's Moses all the way down to the 47-yard line. The Bills only have the one more timeout, though, so they're going to have to hurry. Running to the line, I think, although 51 wasn't moving very fast. All right. And they decided to call a timeout. So 20 seconds to go. Couldn't get lined up fast enough. Had to burn their last timeout. So now the middle of the field gets sketchy. If it's a quick 15-yarder, they might be able to down it, but anything more than that. There's a throw. Braxton shouldn't have caught that one, but he did. Tackled in bounds, and that might do it. I don't think the Bills are in a hurry to run another play. They're probably just going to let that go. Indeed, they will. So it is halftime. Halftime here from War Memorial Stadium. Buffalo Bills leading, but it's a tighter game now, 17-14. You see the Bills still winning in yardage significantly, but only 17-14 in the place that matters, which is the score. And the Patriots will get the ball to start the second half. Well, again, it doesn't matter what the yardage are because we know the Bills play only extremely close games. Week 1 decided by a field goal. Week 2 went the whole distance, including overtime, to a tie. Week 3 also went the distance because of the new overtime rules. The Bengals up by 3 in overtime, but the Bills had the ball. They were driving, ran out of time. Actually, poor clock management made them run out of time. There's Garrett jumping over one man and getting around the other up to the 43-yard line. But yeah, the Bills, their regulation finishes have been up by 3, tied and tied. And in fact, after 3 games, they've scored exactly the same amount of points as they've allowed. So we knew they were going to play a close one. Just don't know if they're going to win, lose, or tie. Another handoff to Garrett. He's now up to 39 yards. 3rd and 6 coming up. There's a handoff. Garrett avoids one man, gets up to midfield, and then he's tackled. So 3 runs on that series. Brings up 4th and 2, and the Patriots are okay punting the ball. Disastrous punt. A punt of only 17 yards. And the Bills have good field position despite the Patriots punting from midfield. Shaw's going to tuck it and run across the 35. 40, gets a block, 45, across midfield, bounces off of a hit and steps out of bounds. Shaw showing his toughness there, and he's up to 42 yards. The Bills have gone over 300 yards here early in the second half. There's some motion used from Hill. Shaw will throw underneath the Hill, and tackle's made. The Bills have gone to the air 25 times out of 40 total plays. And they're going to the air again. A cross up there between the receiver and Shaw, and that's incomplete. Shaw steps up. He's going to run again. Takes a hit, fumbles the football. Patriots recover it. And that's the third turnover by the Buffalo Bills. Shaw taking on the hits one too many times. Loses the ball on that one. The Bills have turned it over for the third time. And, wow, that was some extreme tracking skills by Dunaway. He was almost gliding as if not even needing to use his feet. And gets the sack, following Plunkett wherever he goes. Now they'll pitch it out to Gary. He gets 2 blocks, but he needed 3, so he breaks the third one himself and gets up to the 45-yard line. A lot of times on these runs, the running back's responsible for juking or breaking one of the tacklers. The horn is on stuck mode, apparently. 3rd and 8, complete but tackled short, and now the horn will go off to celebrate stopping them, but it was going off for basically the entire series. So here's the punt, and they'll return it from the 14 across the 20. Nice move there. Gets up across the 25 and gets taken down with a face mask. So that's going to be a huge return to get the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. Jim Nance, the old special teams coverage player. And there was a pretty move by Nance. He got decked by the second guy, but he made the first guy look stupid. Bills up to 109 yards on the ground. Shaw, pump fake. Then he turns. He's going to run again. He didn't learn his lesson. 50, 40, cuts back inside to take on another hit. Shaw gets up talking and then points for the first down. He wants to be hit today. He is looking for contact. I guess just to show the fumble did not affect him. And now he's going to throw, and there's another big hit. These teams don't like each other, folks. There is big hits going on all over the place. 2nd and 10. Shaw spins, gets hit, but taken down, perhaps illegally. It is going to be a personal foul. Face mask. Don't see how he got the face mask by Ike Lassiter. Long-time veteran. Called for the penalty.
On the ready.
Mike Lassiter in his 10th season. Started back in 1962 with the Denver Broncos. You can go back and watch those Sack to the Future 62 games on my channel here because I was controlling the Broncos back then. And you remember the great, well, I wouldn't say great, but the solid Ike Lassiter. There's Shaw, play action pass, gets hit as he releases it and throws it over everyone's head. Took a shot there. Shaw loves taking hits in this game, though. There's something about the Patriots that fires him up. Shaw, play action pass, fires downfield and just misses. Incomplete on the look to Briscoe. And now we'll attempt a 51 or 50.5-yard field goal. This is going to be blocked. The Patriots have blocked the kick. Picked up, and now he gets a block, and he's probably gone. He is gone. Unless he steps out of bounds. He was going for the out-of-bounds work, but he turned it upfield, went for the touchdown. And what a change of events has occurred here. The Patriots have forced 4 turnovers and now take the lead despite getting thoroughly out-yardaged. They take the lead 21-17. The loser of this game will be in dead last in the division. Patriots at 1-2, Bills 1-1-1. The Jets are 2-1 and have the week off. The Dolphins should be playing right now. I have not paid attention to their score if it's flashing across the screen. But even if the Dolphins lose, they'll only be 2-2. So the loser of this game will definitely be all alone in last place. See the Bills leading on the ground, Bills leading in the air, but Bills also leading on who's turned it over more, and that is why they're not leading on the scoreboard. Play action pass fake. Shaw spins away from trouble and then gets hit anyways. He spun away from trouble, but instead of continuing to run, he tried to stop to set his feet to throw downfield, and he got sacked. That's sack number 4 for this Patriots defense. 3rd and 15 now. Shaw fires downfield. He completes and gets the first down. Nice look downfield to Jan White. Jan White fumbled earlier as one of the 4 turnovers, but he also has 4 catches for 51 yards. 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Patriots 21, Bills 17. So handoff to Braxton, not much there. Braxton, 55 yards on 11 carries. They just have decided to go more air. There you see it. They've run 50 plays in offense. 31 of them have been passes, though. And actually even more called passes, but a couple of pass plays Shaw has turned into running plays by scrambling. 3rd and 11 now. Shaw. He's going to take off and try to scramble again. Turns at the 50, takes another hit. This one not as punishing as some of the other hits he's taken, but he bounces right back up nonetheless. Now with 2 minutes to go, the Bills will be punting. This punt is going to go too far into the end zone. Touchback. And the Patriots will start at their own 20. Again, the Patriots offense has done very little, but a 101 kickoff return and 4 forced turnovers have gotten the Patriots the lead anyways. There's Wyatt. He got ran over on the play, and he is hurting. Wyatt's had a pretty good start to the season. He's a starting cornerback for the Bills, but now he goes down, joining all the running backs that have been hurt. The Bills continue to have injuries every single game, usually multiple. This is the first injury of today's game. Now, granted, a lot of times the person comes back either in the same game or he's back for the next week, other than the O.J. Simpson being out since the second play of the season, and their backup running back Jones going out in week 2 and not returning. But for positions other than running back, they're usually able to come back for the next game, if not the same game. There's a pitch out to Garrett, and despite having 2 blockers on that side, somehow he still gets tackled, as Hill was able to either fight off 2 blockers or somehow convince the 2 blockers to ignore him. It looks like one of the blockers completely ignored him, and then 62 didn't put much of a block on him. So out there, 2 blockers against 1 defender, and the defender wins. How about that? Stupid train horn continues to go off, and the Patriots will take the lead into the fourth quarter. Shut up with the horn. The horn is out of control this game. I mean, I realize it's always there, but it is going off an awful lot here in this week 4 matchup, and I don't understand why. Okay, now that they do force a punt. Oh, not again. Okay. The Patriots earlier were able to down it at the 1, but this time he out-punts his coverage team. And the Bills start at their own 20. Okay, so the Bills, they have done just fine offensively if you take away the turnovers. They've moved the ball both on the ground and in the air. But this time Shaw misses on that pass attempt. The problem with the Bills, of course, have been the 4 turnovers. Moses in motion. Fires. Oh, that should have been intercepted, as he extremely overthrew his receiver. Not sure if maybe the Bills sidelines were asking for a holding penalty against the Patriots, and then Shaw hits Braxton, and Braxton didn't get his hands up, so it went right off his face mask or shoulder pads for an incompletion. Let's see if we can get it closer. No, they're going to show the sidelines, and they're like, I don't know if you know you're the receiver why your hands aren't out, but you know. It seemed like that fourth turnover has really left the Bills dejected as they're just making mistakes now. So the Patriots got to feel privileged to be up in this game, and this could be a divisional steal. It's just exactly what the doctor ordered when you find yourself in last place before this game. Plunkett fakes the pass, then fakes the handoff, and then Garrett picks up the blitzer, and then Plunkett goes for it all, but overthrows everyone. A lot of stuff going on that play, but all for a incompletion. 3rd and 9, Plunkett pump fake, spins again, fires, complete, and he gets the first down. Garrett on the reception gets the first down. Chandler, maybe not the greatest pass coverage linebacker, kind of felt out of his element out there, and then after Garrett made the catch, he lost the first step acceleration battle to Garrett, that's for sure, and gave up the first down. There's a handoff to Maitland, seldom used so far, but that's his second carry for today's game. Patriots have finally hit the 150-yard mark here in the fourth quarter. Plunkett throws wide open. The Bills forgot about him. And that is an easy first down. Plunkett finally goes over 100 yards passing. Sellers. Bills forgot that he was a member of the Patriots. And he's wide open for a first down. 23-yard line now. Patriots already thinking about working on the clock. Play extra pass though, because Plunkett knows points are more important. That ball is incomplete, heavily defended by the Bills defensive back. 11.5 from the 23-yard line. Plunkett will fake it again. Turn, fire towards the side again for Balada. But it is incomplete. What did I say? I don't even know. All right, so the Bills hold, force a field goal, 29-yarder, or 39-yarder, excuse me. It is good. And the Patriots have their biggest lead of the game, 24-17, a full 7-point lead now. Charlie Gogolak with the field goal. So Dennis Shaw, you see, he started off on fire, but only 3 of 10 in the second half. Shaw is going to tuck it and run again. He's been doing this 7 times for 80 yards. Shaw finding a way to get yards with his feet. And now turn and hand off to Braxton, who breaks a tackle, breaks a second tackle, but there's just too many Patriots as they are fired up now. Again, that 4th turnover finally seemed to crack the code, and now the Patriots are flying around and the Bills seem dejected. There's a handoff on 3rd and 7, and he is put right back down. Actually lost another yard. 4th and 8, the Bills will punt. We're now under 9 minutes to go in this one. Now we know so far the Bills have played, every one of their games has been a one-score game. It is currently still a one-score game, but I would not be surprised if it gets closer than 7 points before it's over. Plunkett, 12 of 23, 103 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. That's on par. He's through 3 games, he has 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. So now he's at 4 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Patriots getting closer to the Bills in the ground yardage, still a far way away through the air. Plunkett misses on that attempt, so Plunkett only at 50% on the day. Buffalo still about double the yardage that the Patriots have, but losing. Plunkett drops back, fires. There's a wide open receiver and a missed tackle, and he could be gone. Sellers again. The Bills just don't cover him for whatever reason. And Sellers is into the end zone, and that, I don't want to say puts the game away, but the Bills are playing their first game that isn't going to end as close as the others, I don't think. Now, the Bills were in about this position against the Giants, and unbelievably bad coaching by the Giants allowed the Bills to come all the way back and put it into overtime. But I don't believe that you'll see the same level of arrogance and ineptitude from the Patriots coach. See, Braxton also started off pretty good, has done nothing lately. The whole Bills offense is shut down shortly after halftime when they turned it over. Shaw's got to do something to get his team out of this funk. They're still getting yards, but they get, a few yards and then everything stops and they end up punting, and now a delay of game. That's not going to help. They're just off. They were on fire in the first half, and they're just off here in the second half. It's 7:10 to go. 2nd and 8. You just got to get a couple first downs. There's completion. Not quite a first down. And now, shotgun formation. Okay, there's one of those first downs. Now you try to get your next first down, and then start taking the clock into consideration and how fast you need to score your first touchdown. You can't assume that the Patriots will go for a field goal that they don't need, or throw a pick six or anything, so you have to assume you're going to have to get 2 touchdowns on your own, which means you definitely want to score this first one with over 3 minutes if possible. Shaw taking a lot of time on this play, calling a lot of fake snaps before, at the last second, telling his running back to go in motion, and there just wasn't enough time to do all that stuff. So delay of game number 2 for the Bills on this drive. Shaw fires, and that leads his receiver too far to the sidelines. That's incomplete. 2nd and 15. That's how the Bills have been in the second half. They've still gotten yards, but they've just had mental lapses. A couple penalties on this drive. Just a careless incompletion. Randomly. False start. 3rd and 15. Fires to the sidelines. The receiver is out of bounds, so that's not complete. Okay, here we go. They got to go for it. There's only 4:15 to go. 4th down and 15 yards needed. Shaw needs to come up with something wonderful here, and he does not. And the Patriots will take over. So it looks like the Patriots will get out of last place and put the Buffalo Bills into last place. Now, to be fair, in real life 1971, that's exactly where the Bills finished, was dead last. So the Patriots just trying to keep it relatively historical, I guess. But there's a dropped ball, so that helps out the Bills as every first down would put this game closer to over. Plunkett goes to the air, has his man for first down, but he drops it. Now Plunkett tries again, and this time Plunkett's fault that it's incomplete. So Plunkett dips down under 50%. They take very little time off the clock. And so that was about as good of news as the Bills could have received after failing on fourth down. Patriots only took about 30 seconds off the clock on that entire drive. Bills still have all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. If they can somehow, like they did on the first drive of the game, get a quick score for a touchdown before the 2-minute warning, then they would have lots of options still being able to tie this up. If they can score after the 2-minute warning but before they use any of their timeouts, that still gives them options. So let's see what they can do. To score in less than 2 minutes without having to use a timeout. Or, right after using your first timeout, so you still have, minute 40 left with 2 timeouts. Shaw completes. White fights for yardage, but only gets a few. And now the clock's starting to work against him. You gotta try to get either bigger chunks or get out of bounds here. Just 2.5 to go. Shaw fires downfield, but that's knocked away. So the game plan was for Shaw to go to the air more often than he had been. And then everything fell apart in the second half, and now he's got to go to the air because they're trailing. Unless it's fourth down and they think they're going to trick the Patriots with a draw play. Very interesting. Patriots aren't fooled, and Nance just runs over guys now. The Bills know in their heart of hearts that it's over at this point. I'm sure they'll still call their timeouts because they've played 3 incredibly close games in a row, and they just don't believe that games aren't close at the end. But another first down might get them to stop calling timeouts. Plunkett's actually going to go to the air. What is this? And it's knocked away. That's what you get for going to the air. Again, they refuse to take off time or make the Bills use their timeouts. Again, a field goal, though, would make it a 3-score game. So that would put it away as much as making them use their timeouts. And there's a nice run by Garrett to get the first down. And now the Bills finally use their first timeout. And I think the Patriots have realized, wait a minute, we have to do at the bare minimum get rid of these timeouts. Hand up to Garrett. That'll be timeout number 2 for the Bills. So the Patriots are going to get to 2-2, and the Bills will drop into last at 1-2-1. Unless, of course, the Bills at this point have no timeouts. If they do their magical field goal blocking return for touchdown things, that's still going to leave them a touchdown short. They're going to have to do that and an onside kick. Okay, so here's the first part. They got to block and return this field goal. Gogolak. If he doesn't get it blocked, Patriots win. It's not blocked. Patriots are going to win 34-17. And now the Bills just have pride left to see if they can put any points on the board. Second half, the first half was good. The Bills should have been winning by more, but they were up 17-14 at the half. And then everything changed. The Bills just completely turned their brains off in the second half, and the scoreboard shows it. Patriots have scored the last 27 points in a row. And now Shaw's just missing easy 5-yard curl patterns. What a difference a half makes. Shaw's going to launch this one downfield, and he's got his man. The rookie Hill did not, or did he get out of bounds? Did he? A great job of not only making that catch, but getting out of bounds. Again, it's too little too late, but maybe they can end the game getting one nice drive. Shaw Fires underneath to Braxton. No timeouts, so that's going to hurt time-wise down to 20 seconds. Shaw will fake the handoff. No one's buying that. Fires downfield. He's got his man Hill again. No, that's Jan White this time. And they're going to run out of time, so Shaw adds some yardage. He might have gone over 300 yards there on that final drive. But the Bills thoroughly beat by their division rivals. Even though I'm sure with those yardage at the end, the Bills definitely had more yards than the Patriots. But they lose 34-17. Bills again fall to 1-2-1. Patriots get out of the cellar at 2-2. There you see the yardage. Bills significant edge in the air. On the ground was close, but the Bills had the edge there too. But the 4 turnovers, the -2 of the Buffalo Bills is what did them in. And you see they're not happy with themselves knowing that they let that one get away. Well, thanks for watching. Next game in Sack to the Future will be the New York Giants against the Washington Redskins. So come back for that one. Until then, take it easy and keep footballing. What? All right, bye.